I'm Erica Hoyer, and I'm here today to lead you through a short, sweet practice to help you get your day started right. This is Rosalind Woodcock, and she's the person to keep your eye on. I'm going to be talking to her through the practice. Okay? We're starting today in a cross-legged position, and you can have any cross-legged position you want, old-fashioned cross-legged position, or one foot in front of the other, or half lotus. Okay? Finding your sit bones in the floor, and then pressing down into them to get a lift up through the spine, dropping the shoulders, letting the shoulder blades come down the back, and placing the palms on the kneecaps lightly, feeling the kneecaps in the palms and the heat, and feeling the fingers long and soft coming over the knees. Okay? And we'll take a breath there. So you want to feel the soles of your feet, the sit bones into the floor. Inhale and let the spine lift out of the pelvis. Exhale, see if you can take the breath all the way down. Feel your low belly, feel your pelvic floor. One more breath in place. Inhale, feel the lift through the back of the heart. Exhale, feel that exhale coming down. Feel your low belly engage, pelvic floor lift. Good. We're going to go into cat and cow. Inhale, press the sit bones into the floor, and let the inhale lift the spine and the back of the heart up, just looking gently towards the ceiling. Exhale. And engage the core and let that whole front body come back into the spine. Lift up the pelvic floor, soft shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cat pose. Engage your core, stretch your spine. Inhale, lift, letting the front of the body, heart, and the back of the heart all lift. Exhale, pressing that front body back through the spine towards the back wall to stretch the vertebrae. Inhale, lift. So we're just trying to get mobility between the vertebrae. Exhale into the core. You can tuck your tail, pick up the pelvic floor. 5 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, core. Feeling the shoulder blades moving away from each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale, core. A little bit faster, moving into more natural speed. Inhale, lift. Exhale, core. So this is wonderful the first thing in the morning to get the little crackles out of the spine and loosen up. Okay, 2 more. I can't count, so we might be on 5. We might not. Exhale into the core. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen, lift, and then exhale to neutral. Okay, we're going to use the same breath. We're going to go into lateral stretches now. So bring the right hand to the floor, spread the fingers, and place the palm on the floor. We're going to inhale, raise the left arm over, spin it in the socket, and then exhale and just stretch the fingertips for the place that the ceiling and the wall meet, looking for the stretch in the ribs and in the lower back. Sit bone reaching towards the floor. Press the sit bone into the floor. Inhale, up the back body. Exhale, get some core action happening. Feel your stretch. 1 more. Inhale, lengthening, keeping the shoulder down. Exhale into the core, pelvic floor. Then we're going to inhale, come up. Exhale, left hand down. Press into the floor. Inhale, raise the right arm over, spin it in the socket. Exhale, find the stretch through the ribs and through the lower back, stretching down through the right sit bone. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale into the core. Feel the stretch in the ribs and the lower back. 1 more. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale into the core, all the way down to the low belly. Good. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Inhale, right hand over. Left hand over. Exhale, coming into the stretch, trying to find the stretch in the ribs, keeping the shoulder down. So the shoulder doesn't feel the stretch, it's feeling the stretch, trying to make space between the ribs. Trying to find the place in the lower back where you can stretch down through the sit bone and up through the ribs. Shoulder down. Good. Core, pelvic floor. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale into the core. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm over. And exhale, finding the stretch in the ribs, in the lower back. Good. So you're stretching in 2 directions on the inhale. through the ribs up and through the sit bone down, core. One more inhale, stretch. Exhale, engage that core. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. We're going to speed up now. Exhale into the core. We're going to come right back up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale into the stretch. Inhale, back of the heart. And arm down. Exhale, coming all the way over. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, core. One more each side. Inhale, up. Exhale, core. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, core. Inhale, up, and coming back to center, hands on the knees. Good. So we're just sort of working the spine, trying to get some mobility going. Now into a twist. Down through the sit bones, inhale, lift the back of the heart so the spine gets long. And then we're going to exhale and twist, bringing the left hand to the knee and the right hand behind the sacrum, very close to the sacrum. Stretch through the feet, down through the sit bones. Inhale, lift the spine tall. Exhale, core connects so that you can twist the belly and the ribs around the spine. One more breath. Inhale, back of the heart, lifting tall. Exhale, core, and twist. Then we're going to inhale tall, exhale back to center. Inhale tall, exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale tall, exhale into your core and twist. Inhale, push this hand into the floor and lift the back of the heart. Exhale into the core and twist through the belly and the ribs. One more. Inhale tall. Exhale, engage the core and twist. Good. Inhale tall and exhale back to center. Inhale tall, exhale other side. Engage the core. And then we're going to inhale tall and exhale forward and all the way around to the other side. Engage the core, pick up the pelvic floor, twist. Inhale tall, exhale core. Inhale tall, exhale to the center and all the way around to the other side. Inhale tall, exhale core. Inhale tall, exhale all the way around. Inhale tall, exhale twist and engage the core. Inhale tall, exhale all the way around. One more. Inhale tall, exhale into the core. Inhale tall, exhale all the way around. Engage the core, come into the twist, and then inhale tall and exhale back to center. Good. Okay, and then just a couple of more. We're going to inhale and raise the arms out to the side. Drop the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Spin the palms forward and bring the arms forward, crossing the right arm over the left above the elbows. Then bend the elbows and place the palms against each other, or hook the baby finger and the thumb if you can't get the palms together. But you want to create action, pressing the palms together, dropping the shoulders and shoulder blades, and then lifting the fingertips up and reaching the elbows into the center of the room. You can move a little bit here to get some mobility between the shoulder blades. That's what you're trying to loosen up here. Okay, and then we're just going to do a little bit of cat and cow. So it's inhale, lifting up towards the ceiling. Keep the fingertips lifting and exhale into cat. Inhale, lifting tall. Exhale into cat. Engage that core so the lower back feels long. Inhale, lift. Try and keep the lift and exhale into cat. Good. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, release. And just drop the arms back to the knees. Inhale, raise the arms again. Drop the shoulders so they're soft. Exhale, arms forward, left over right this time, above the elbows. Bend the elbows. Place the palms. Press the palms into each other. Drop the shoulders and shoulder blades and lift the fingertips. Raise them up towards the ceiling. And just move the shoulder blades to feel the shoulder blades release away from the vertebrae behind the heart. Good. And then cat and cow. Stretch through the sit bones. Inhale, lift the back of the heart and the fingertips. Exhale into the core, pelvic floor. Okay, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Good. So Rosalind's just perfect here. Looking, when she rises, you can go ahead on your exhale, looking just to the place where the ceiling and the wall meet ahead of you, so you're not cranking your neck. Inhale, extending, and then exhale into the core. Good. And then inhale, and we're going to come up, and then release back into the seated pose. Good. And we're going to exhale and roll back. Place the feet in front of you, and then roll up. Use your hands to roll up and come into a squat. Okay? So you may not get your heels down on the floor, but I want you to lift up the ends of your toes and find the balls of the feet, and really engage the balls of the feet down and across, spreading them out across the mat. Okay, and then bring your palms down onto the floor, and same thing, you want to spread the fingers nice and wide and feel the meat of the thumb, the heel, the knuckles at the base of each finger, the knuckles in the middle of each finger, the knuckles at the end of each finger, and the ends of the fingers pressing down into the mat and spreading the hands out. So we're stretching our hands, and then just shift your weight forward into your hands. This is excellent for our hands that are on the computer all the time. You're stretching the muscles, you're stretching through the wrists. Very good for carpal tunnel. Shoulders are soft, shoulder blades moving down the back. And then the same breath. So the inhale, you just feel like you're opening the back of the heart with the inhale, and the exhale, you're trying to engage the core. When you engage the core, the lower back releases and gets longer. Stretch down through the feet, down through the hands. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Good. From here, we're going to inhale and raise the pelvis up. Lift up the ends of the toes and find the balls of the feet, and then place the ends of the toes down. And then make a fist with both hands and place the fist in the crook of the elbows. And then press the fists into the side of the arms. Drop the shoulders, release the shoulder blades, and exhale into your forward bend, Uttanasana. And then you want to pay attention to your feet. What's happening with your feet? Okay, so you're spreading the feet into the floor as you inhale and open the back of the heart. The exhale is again taking you down the inside of the front body, inside of the spine to engage the core. Soft shoulders. Spread through the feet. Inhale, open the back of the heart. Exhale, press the fists as you engage the core. Soft shoulders. 2 more breaths. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Good. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Good. From here, see if you can pick up your pelvic floor. Press the feet into the floor. Inhale and curl up vertebrae by vertebrae. Release the arms to your side and bring your feet together in a pose we call Samastitihi, equal weighted standing pose. And then Roz is just going to turn around and face the mat, and we're going to do arms up and down 3 times. Okay, so you want to start by really feeling the soles of the feet into and across the mat. So you're spreading through the roots of the toes or the balls of the feet, same thing, and through the heels. So a little bend in the knees so you have a little bit of sproing as you press the feet into and across the mat, and you can feel that energy coming back up the legs into your core. Core is very important. Good. We're going to take 2 breaths, stretching through the feet into the mat. Inhale and draw the breath gently up to open the back of the heart, soft shoulders. Exhale, see if you can get the core engaged. Inhale, spread through the feet to make a nice base and lift the spine. Exhale into the core. Good. We're going to raise our arms 3 times, stretching through the feet. We're going to inhale, keep the shoulders and the shoulder blades down, spin the arms in the sockets, and feel like you're holding balloons in your hands and they're floating up. Okay, exhale inside of the spine. See if you can scoop the low belly, lift the pelvic floor so that you land in Samastitihi strong. Inhale, drop the shoulders and the shoulder blades, spin the arms. Let the hands come in front of you a little bit so you're not cranking your shoulders. Exhale inside the spine. See if you can scoop the belly, lift the pelvic floor. 1 more. Inhale, Back of the heart, spin the arms, drop the shoulders, float the palms, feel the soles of the feet. Exhale, Samastiti. Good. Okay, and then Roz is just going to turn towards the camera and we're going to do tree pose. Okay, tree pose, you've got Samastiti. You want to feel like you're squeezing your legs a little bit together as your feet spread into the mat. You can pull them up into the core. Okay, we're going to inhale, nice and tall, and then exhale into the core. And we're going to lift the right leg. You can either grab the ankle, okay, and then turn the leg out towards the side as much as you can, and press the sole of the foot against the inside of the thigh. But then you need to press the inside of the thigh or the thigh back into the foot. So that's creating a nice strong engagement that comes to that midpoint that lifts up into the core. Tuck the tail. Okay, hands in Anjali Mudra. Okay, feel the palms into each other, and there's just a little space in between where you could hold a slippery mango seed, dropping the shoulders and the shoulder blades, and you can breathe there, or if you're steady, you can inhale and raise the branches up and open them up on the exhale. Okay, squeezing the foot and the thigh into each other gives you core strength, and pressing down through the feet, both feet, lifts the spine up. Okay, and your exhale takes you back into the core as you squeeze the feet and pull them up into the midpoint. 2 more breaths. Inhale, back of the heart. Exhale into the core. Inhale, feel like you get taller. Exhale, feel like you get stronger into the midpoint. Bring the arms down into Anjali Mudra. Exhale and release. Okay, if you're super wobbly, then by all means come against a wall, just to where you can reach it with your hand, and that way you can steady yourself. Okay, so find your center point, nice strong feet spread across the mat, make that base as big as you can, squeezing the legs and pulling them into the core. Okay, we're going to exhale, inhale, raise the left leg, grab the ankle, turn the knee out to the side. The opening comes in the hip socket, placing the sole of the foot against the thigh, pressing the thigh back into the sole of the foot. Scoop that belly, lift the pelvic floor, Anjali Mudra. Wall is here if you need it. Just a finger will keep you balanced. Okay? And then breathe down into the core, pick up the pelvic floor, inhale, arms come up, and open up into your branches. The extension, you can feel it through the palms and the fingertips, but then you're pulling the arms back into the shoulder sockets, shoulder blades down the back. Breathe. Inhale, stretch through the feet, stretch through the fingertips, open up the back of the heart. Exhale, nice strong core. 1 more, inhale, get taller through the back of the heart. Exhale, engage the core, bring the arms down, and then release into Samastiti. Good. And then we're going to come down on the mat. So coming down to lie down with your knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor, and we're going to go into little bridge. So it's a little bit of a back bend, a gentle back bend. And you're going to use the same breath. So we move up and down on the exhale, because the exhale is what helps us engage our core. So we're always moving up or down using core strength to keep the lower back safe. So you want your feet just a little bit more than hip width apart, so you can feel the hip, you can see the heels just outside the hips, and then you want to be slightly pigeon-toed, and that sort of naturally allows the knees to come together. When this happens and you're pressing down through the feet, the back of the pelvis stays open so the spine can move in your back bend. Okay? You want to make sure that the lower back is long so you can lift and tilt the pelvis, and you want to make sure the upper back is long so your bras will press her elbows into the floor and walk the shoulder blades down the back. The back of the heart suddenly feels open to the floor. Okay, peel your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. We're going to inhale, pressing the feet into the floor and lengthening the back of the body on the inhale. And then we're going to exhale, push down and lift the pelvis up, reaching the knees over the toes and pulling the heels towards the shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to interlace the fingers underneath. Roll one, walk one shoulder under and the other shoulder under. Good. And you can see how that opens up the heart and lifts the back of the heart up through her spine, through her breastbone, up towards the ceiling. She can push the elbows into the floor, and then the same thing is happening. She's pressing down through the feet, reaching through the knees, pulling through the heels, and getting a lift. So the pushing down through the feet lifts the quads through the bones, up through the hamstrings, up to the ceiling. Okay, so both of those down energies are lifting her up. And breathing. 2 more breaths. Exhale, core engages. Inhale, push down. Open up the back of the heart. Let your front and body stretch. Exhale into the core. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. And then exhale, lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. And then we'll release the low back by bringing the knees up to the chest. Inhale, knees to the chest. Exhale, core to release the low back. 2 more breaths. Inhale, back of the heart to lengthen the spine. Exhale into the core to strengthen, and then also release the low back. 1 more. Good. Good, and then release and lay yourself down for Savasana. So Savasana is a very important pose in yoga. It's the last pose of almost every practice, and it's called corpse pose. Okay, corpse pose is basically the art of letting go and relaxing so that everything that you've done can integrate at a very subtle cellular level. So you really want to find length. So the low back is long, the upper back is long. You've pushed your elbows into the floor and walked your shoulder blades down the back. Okay, the legs are long out of the hip sockets, as far apart as they need to be so that they just roll open, and you can feel an opening across the back and front of the pelvis. Arms are rolled open so the inner elbows and palms face the ceiling, and that comes from the shoulder blades having been walked down the back. This opens the top of the chest and gives an energetic kind of waterfall down to the floor through the tops of the shoulders. And the back of the neck is long, so the chin's slightly tucked and drawn in, and press back through the vertebrae of the neck and feel the vertebrae and let them release away from each other so there's more space. And then take your awareness to the base of the skull and just wait there until you feel a release there as well. And then peel the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Smile to yourself. Let the lips get soft and plump. Let the teeth part slightly. Let the jaw release. Take your awareness to the space of your inner ears. Wait there until you feel a release through the skin of the scalp and you notice your ears more. And then start to feel the skin of the face and the scalp, and let yourself release through the forehead, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the bridge of the nose, the eyelids, the cheeks, letting everything release, practicing the art of dying, of letting go, which becomes the art of living when you get really good at it. Okay, and then spend 5 to 10 minutes in Savasana. If it's been an easy practice, then just 5 minutes. But if it's been a more vigorous practice, at least 10 minutes to allow the integration. Okay, and try not to let your mind wander, because you've generated prana in the practice, and you want to keep that prana in your body and let it benefit and heal your body. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you found the practice beneficial. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want any more information on Yoga with Erica, you can check yogayukon.ca.